Coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return that's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Come sit over here. Come sit over here. Nope, not today. So, Luicfer TV show. That's good, bro. It's a good TV show. Everybody should watch it. I had the recap on it. Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 of it. A lot of TV shows.
On first down, Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27. And that's the connection, Ryan, to Jones that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
The things they do, you know. It's like it's lit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Like, if y'all seen the trailer, he got a brother. He's just from the trailer. Yeah, but
and this time he's going
understand, like,
so after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's Ryan.
I don't want to say too much time.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
So a
field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons called on Matt Bryant. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Look at this spin. Balance. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
So it's true set. Alright, that's a bit. You know, I'm doing a little YouTube video about the TV show you heard. Sorry, tripping off this girl right now. You know, it's a YouTube show that he's trying.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, 34 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
He thought he was immortal, but it wasn't him being immortal.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Ooh, no!
Opening, and there he goes. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
What you got to say about that, little brother?
Looks good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. That's complete. Hooper. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this 1st quarter, and he's got a 1st down. Ryan now already over 100 yards passing in just this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan, his 2nd touchdown pass of this opening quarter. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Ryan's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds
with
up
the rivalry
successful.
team, bro. With a rivalry team, bro. We got it.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Shit.
That's
Come on,
in
Alvin.
the end zone.
Come on, Alvin. Come on, Alvin.
Get
up, Alvin. Stay up.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You don't got no job.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? The one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Breeze now on 1st down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to
I ain't
start
trying
things
right now,
out.
to be honest. I ain't trying.
Here's Breeze. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jack Crawford in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Throwing now is Breeze. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play for the Saints on 3rd down. 56 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the 1st down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws
I'm not
come
trying.
and
I
their eyes
haven't
get
told
real
that to
wide,
you
don't
yet.
they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
By real talk, I came
Tacks
up
on
with
the
broadcasting
extra
to talk
point,
about a
and the
TV
decision
show.
to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Bust through the tackle, and they'll be backed up bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
That didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, Kamara. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
And I wasn't even paying
attention.
attention.
To throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Here we go.
We're back to New Orleans after this. Breeze now on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit.
Because I'm not trying, bro.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I know you view this one of the most easiest plays in the world. It's a slant. Who doesn't know a slant?
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in the game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit. Maybe.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 42 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
Listen to you for what?
I can't have a chill game now as they get ready to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering.
I can't have my chill game.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together.
Can I have my chill game?
We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
I ain't trying like you have to try your hardest.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I was saying that at the beginning. I got this thing all recorded. This is a broadcast. Talking about a YouTube video. Come on, bro. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. I'm broadcasting something right now, bro. Think about it. He's going.
Breeze to throw on second.
I'm talking about a YouTube video. I ain't thinking nothing.
And he drops it.
I'm talking about a whole TV
and
show.
Their struggles continue here. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
But you may hate to sound
I'm
negative.
not the GOAT. I'm not the GOAT. I'm not the GOAT.
All these first half
I'm not the GOAT.
interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
To throw is Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you
I
get
don't
the
care if you
completion.
don't.
What you're counting
I don't need to
back
prove it to
use
you,
his
but
legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here we go with Kamara. And an alley to run. And they'll...
But that doesn't.
party.
You think you get a weapon? You think you so good at stuff that you good.
Invite him to the party.
You don't deserve no weapon. You know. Ow, that hurts. I will appreciate you if you don't do that to me and my teammates.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, hell no. Just don't fight me. Don't fight me. I'm just going to keep chucking.
Lead now.
Ball spike. Ball spike.
To staff, spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Freeman again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 that.
Yeah, wait. See?
Alright, YouTube. That's the end of the video. I ain't mean. No. How do what you call it? If y'all want to see me go serious, what you come out of this video? Once you really going serious, let them move. You won't look that close, let them move the clock. I ain't tripping her, because I'm better than him. I know that. I know for a fact I'm better than him. I'll blow him out like Dookie. End of the video. Just want to talk about the Luicfer show.